Hey guys, Johnny here of Crafty Beer Reviews, and I am on location down in Asheville, North Carolina. Gonna be checking out Wicked Weed here. That's right. You've seen me do a few growler reviews here, so yeah, let's go inside and drink some beer. Happy IPA day, everyone. Alright guys, so we are inside Wicked Weed right now. There's the bar. This is the upstairs portion, so they got a lot of dining area. They got a few taps. Very cool looking. But let's go ahead and go downstairs. Found these two handsome gentlemen. Alright, and bam! Here we are. The downstairs tasting room.
I have to say one thing. Free pretzels. Way cooler than any beer. Yeah.
And that's where they have some of their barrels aging right here. And then their tap list is right there, so you guys can see what's on tap right now. And it's IPA days, so as you can see right there on the blackboard. And yeah, we'll be trying some brews and letting you know how they taste. Be back in a moment.
La cerveza es mucho bueno aquí y su madre es pupusa.
Hey guys, so we are back at Wicked Weed, sitting out under the outside portion here, under the sun. Well, actually not under the sun, but so this is the outside. That's the orange peel right there. You know, big music venue that a lot of people know. Got some plants back there. Top secret facility in the back there that I don't know what the hell's in there, but we're gonna find out later. No, I'm just kidding. We probably won't. Got a board for cornhole right there, and then that is the inside back over there, and then that's where they make all the delicious beer, obviously. Oh, and they want me to show you this. There's yeah, there's water, as much water as you want, as a matter of fact. So yeah. If you come to Wicked Weeds, you will stay hydrated. But yes, so we are drinking some beer right now. I have the OB Wicked Weed Cascade. This is a fresh hop ale. It's brand new, just for IPA day. They put it on. They picked, I think it was 85 pounds of hops from OB Joyful Farms in North Carolina. So we're gonna go ahead and drink this. As you can see, has a nice amber color, very clear, decent amount of carbonation. So the first thing you get is some grapefruit. You get a little bit of pine, some orange peel in there. Smells very, very hoppy. You get just a touch of caramel, a little bit of biscuity malt too. So let's go ahead and take our first sip. Alright, so just like in the aroma, there's a ton of grapefruit. There's a big blast of pine. You get a little bit of that grassiness. You do get some orange peel, some floral characteristics, a little bit of that caramel and bready, biscuity malt, but very, very hop forward. And overall, it's a decently bitter beer as well. It's not over the top. It's actually pretty balanced. And this is 7.2% ABV, but you cannot taste the alcohol. Great during the heat. It's pretty warm today, so awesome stuff. And then Emily is drinking the Wicked Weed Freak Double IPA. However, this is a special version for IPA Day. This is the Southern Hemisphere Cask Edition. So as you can see, it has a very nice kind of hazy golden orange color. It looks really nice. So what are you getting for the aroma and the taste?
The aroma, you're getting a lot of like a citrusy note. Get a bit of honey and peaches. Very good summer IPA. The flavor is really bitter. You definitely get that peach and citrus note to it. It's light, it's airy. It's really enjoyable. Freak is my favorite IPA here, well, double IPA. So something I would get again if they have it again.
Very nice. As far as the rating goes, I'm going to go with a straight up 8.5 out of 10 for mine. I think it's a really enjoyable fresh hop ale. It has a lot of hop characteristic, as you want, obviously, and not too much malt. What would you say you would rate yours?
I'd probably give it about an 8.5 or a 9. I think 8.5.
Yeah?
I like it a lot. I like the regular Freak a little bit more. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe it's because it's the first one I had here, but a little nostalgic, I guess. But I mean, it's definitely a solid beer, a double IPA, something that's very drinkable. Although I can't quite remember what the ABV was on this.
8%.
8%, yeah. So it's not something you could really drink a few of unless you want to get real drunk. So.
That's true. And then my brother and his friend are drinking on some very tasty. What would you guys call that?
It's an H2O.
H2O.
It's similar to an IPA.
Liquid clearness.
Well, it looks like it's very clear.
It
Very,
is.
very nice
Go ahead and
color
just
on
take our
that.
first sip here.
Yeah, we'll go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
It's very
First
light.
thing, it's got a delicate bouquet. That's the first thing I noticed
Yeah,
about this.
it's not too heavy on the stomach. Sometimes, you know, when the heat's out, you kind of get a little bit. Well, how was the first spit?
It
Anyways,
tastes like shit. That's why I'd give it a. But I still give it a 6.6.
Nice.
and mine is probably the ABV is probably about I don't know about 5.6. Overall, I'll taste. I give it about a 0 because it has absolutely no taste.
Really?
Yeah.
So you'd say it was closer to a Bud Light then, perhaps?
This is like a Bud
Bud
Light,
Light, yeah.
Bud Light
or,
with maybe minus the hop addition.
Coors.
Well, it's not. Well, yeah,
Minus the
it's
single
froggy.
hop.
It's froggy.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Hey guys, still here at Wicked Weed, drinking some good ass beer. So this one that I have in front of me now is the Lupulin Double Dry Hopped Saison. This one comes in at 6.2% ABV. Pours a very nice golden, pretty clear, slightly hazy color. About a finger of a head on it. So let's go ahead and get the aroma. Well, first thing I get is a decent amount of like white pepper. You get a little bit of that lemon zest. There's some kind of bready type of malt note in there as well. Definitely getting some nice citrus in there as well. Smells very, very kind of fruity, effervescent. Smells really good, and let's go ahead and take our first sip. Oh wow, yeah. I didn't get a ton of hops in the aroma, but in the taste I got a lot more. So you do get that same kind of white pepper spiciness. You get a little bit of that lemon zest. You get some coriander, some citrus peel. You get some very floral, citrusy type of hops in there as well. It drinks really, really easy. Decent amount of carbonation. Has a nice light body. Very, very easy to drink. Extremely refreshing. Finishes very, very dry as well. So, great beer. I'm really digging this one in particular because it does have a little bit of that hop bitterness in there as well, which some Saisons really don't. You can tell this is definitely an American take on the style, but really awesome. That Belgian yeast just has those really nice fruity yeast esters too, so great stuff. And as far as the rating goes, I'm going with an 8.8 out of 10. I'm really, really digging this one. And Emily has new beer as well. She is drinking the Freak Double IPA, but this is the Northern Hemisphere instead of the Southern Hemisphere.
This one has a lot more of the citrusy notes. It's a little bit more pine on the nose, but as soon as you take a sip, you get a little bit of pineapple, peach, orange, mango. It's also a lot more clear than the Southern Hemisphere. The Southern Hemisphere is very hazy.
Yeah, this one's still kind of hazy though.
This one is hazy, but it's a significantly more clear than the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah.
So definitely like it a lot more. I think I'm gonna give this one like a 9.8. You know,
really digging
like,
that one, huh?
I love it. I love hoppy beers. My favorite thing in the world. The hoppier the better. The more bitter the better. And this one is definitely scoring pretty high on my scale of hoppy beers. So.
Alright guys, so we will be back in just a little bit, probably with some more delicious beer here at Wicked Weed, Asheville, North Carolina. Alright guys, so still here at Wicked Weed, and this beer I have is the OB Wicked Weed Chinook. So this is their fresh hop ale that they got just the same as Cascade, except this is a Chinook hop one. And this is 7.7% ABV. It has a nice amber color, just like the other one, very clear. Let's go ahead and get an aroma. So I get a lot of pine, I get some dank flavors in there as well, get a little bit of citrus, some grapefruit as well. A little bit of caramel, a little bit more than I got in the Cascade, and I do get a little bit of biscuity malt. Let's go ahead and take our first sip. Oh, wow. Yeah, I heard that. Okay, you guys can see us on the first sip. That's all right. So yeah, I get a lot of pine. I get some dank character. I get a little bit of that grassy character. Definitely some grape, a little bit of citrus peel, and I'm also getting just a touch of that caramel malt as well. A little bit of bready, biscuity malt. Very, very good. Very hop forward for sure. Yeah, very bitter. Or not very bitter, but decently bitter. I get a lot of that hop flavor, but it's actually balanced nicely by that malt sweetness as well. As far as a grade goes, I'm going with an 8.5 out of 10. So, you know, it's got a nice medium body. It has, you know, kind of a crisp, clean mouthfeel. Decent wet hop ale. Really enjoying this one. And yeah, we may be back for more beer reviews tonight. I am not sure. We will see. All right, bye. Hey guys, so probably the final beer for Crafty Beer Reviews at Wicked Weed Brewing Company. And what I have sitting in front of me is the Black Angel Cherry Sour. So, as you can see, this pours out a deep burgundy, mahogany type of color. It's 6.2%, so let's go ahead and get a nose. So I get a lot of tart cherries. I get a little bit of oak tannins in there, a very faint hint of vanilla. I get like some fruity yeast esters in there as well, but mainly there's the cherries. Let's go ahead and take our first sip. Oh wow, yeah. That is definitely sour. Right up front you get like a lot of black cherry notes. You do get some of that oak tannins as well. There's a faint hint of vanilla. It's definitely fruity in general, but yeah, very acidic, very sour. Can't taste it at 6.2% at all.
Yeah, Dave, like we were talking about getting a ring.
Yeah, it is very sour, but it does have a little bit of sweetness on the back end, so it makes it a little bit more palatable than certain sours. Definitely, if you're not into cherries though, one to avoid for sure. Alright guys, so as far as a rating goes, I am going to go with a 8 out of 10. I am decently new to sours. It's probably the 6th I've had, but I think it's really tasty. I love the I love the sour tart cherries. I love the oak. I love the vanilla. But at the same time, it is definitely a sipper despite the ABV. So yeah, that'll probably do it for us at Wicked Weed. And I will see you on the next Crafty Beer Reviews on location. Alrighty guys, so last video from the on location of Wicked Weed. As you can see, they've got quite a crowd going now. They have a lot of great food, great beer. It's been a fruitful day, especially considered that we drank all day. So yeah, if you're ever in Asheville, North Carolina, come down to Wicked Weed. Alright, I will see you in the next on location review.